So articles, including the GB News, who are always very much anti-Harry and Meghan, as we know why with Dan Wootton, but articles are saying that, you know, Princess Eugenie and her sister aren't just compatible for the public to be working royals. Hey guys, that's Morali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. And let's get straight into this mess. Now, Eugenie and Beatrice, you know, were to be considered, you know, as, or want to be considered, articles are saying, as the working royals. But unfortunately, the public are just not going to accept them. Basically highlighting the fact that they're just not Harry and Meghan. You know, they're not obviously William and Kate, who still are the working royals, but to replace Harry and Meghan, you know, Eugenie and Beatrice are very much available, but the public are just not going to accept who they are. This really within itself only highlights and professes the significantly important impact of Harry and Meghan as working royals, how the press machine love them or hate them, however you want to call it, but that they are very much all over the world. Everybody knows who they are. And I just don't think that if Eugene or Beatrice ended up doing world tours, anybody would know who these girls are. I don't think that anybody would. I don't really see them anywhere. I don't see them out. I don't see them on papers. I've never really known to see them anywhere, especially as their father is Andrew, and we all know the nonsense that he gets up to, being the nonce that he is. I just don't know what kind of work Eugenie and Beatrice would do. So I don't know if this is a pill of delusion they've both taken, but them two being working royals, it just wouldn't make any sense. And you know, the public isn't just gonna warm to it, let's just say. Maybe it'll take a while to warm to it, maybe it'll take a while to accept it, but it doesn't make any sense. It just highlights, it really shows the tenacity and virality that Meghan and Harry had, that is on the same level as Diana, and how all these three were known on a global stratosphere and were accepted on a global stratosphere. I don't know any tours that Diana did where she, you know, it ended up being a mess, like this whole Kenyan tour. Like, I don't really know any of that. And when Harry and Meghan went to the Caribbean and etc., it was very different than when William and Kate went, and that ended up being an absolute shit show. So I think that when you look at the world tours, that is what you need to look at. You need to look at how the global people outside of the United Kingdom accept these working royals when they go on these tours, how it's perceived, the PR, what's going on, how do the humans, the people, the public of these countries, especially dripped in post-colonialism, still living and the effects of colonialism from the British Empire, how are they going to accept people, receive them? That is such a key aspect, and I don't think Eugenie and Beatrice will be treated any different than William and Kate or Charles or Camilla when they go on those mess of those tours. But when it's Diana, when it's Harry, when it's Meghan, these are working royals. These are people who were accepted by the majority of the world, whether the press wants you to believe it or not, and obviously they don't, they definitely were. So food for thought, guys. And I'm not surprised, but this seems to be an update that even GB News is speaking about, which I did not really expect, guys. But every time GB News is posting something about Harry and Meghan, it's always about how they regret this, they did this wrong, Harry's begging to come back, they're in $28 million of debt. It's just like, hang it up, guys. We know what the game is. The jig is up, the game is up, give it up. It's a wrap, leave it, and just stop with this nonsense. Let me know your thoughts. I want to come to this, and subscribe to the channel. Click that button, guys. It is daily and consistent content. Subscribe, I would appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video.